What's up, guys? This is the Pigeon Return Studios. Today, I'll be linking together all the films I've released so far. All of these films fall under the similar category. They are all linked within the InfiniteVerse. The term InfiniteVerse is derived from the words infinite and universe. This is hinting towards a popular theory known as the multiverse theory, in which it showcases the possibility of infinite universes, which are based on different possibilities and realities. So this already is giving off a somewhat of a clue on what's going on. Shared universes is kind of common within my films, the biggest example being Gigantus vs. Rise Goji. For those of you who do not know what Rise Goji is a fan-made Godzilla created by Louis Duran that appeared in his own channel, the most popular example being Godzilla Rise to Destruction, a film released back in 2016 that has gotten a lot of hate due to its cheesiness. Rise Goji in the InfiniteVerse has been a creature that's been existing for quite some time, being watched by Monarch. And you might be wondering, does this mean that the Monsterverse is linked to the InfiniteVerse? Because if you watch the beginning of Gigantus vs. Rise Goji, along with the first Gigantus film in general, they make a lot of references to Godzilla. However, this is not really the case. There are many different things that contrast each other in terms of the InfiniteVerse and the Monsterverse, the biggest example being what happens after 2014. In the InfiniteVerse, after 2014, monsters start to appear all across the world where it becomes a worldwide phenomenon, while in the Monsterverse timeline, not really much happens, though there's some slight hints here and there. It's not as grand as what's happening in the InfiniteVerse. So now that we got Rise Goji and Gigantus settled, along with partial hints on a slightly altered version of the Monsterverse, you might be wondering, then what about Gigantosaurus Rex? I mean, Gigantosaurus Rex is a completely different character. He lives in a completely different universe, where there's no hints of Godzilla. Well, there is something. In Gigantus, in the helicopter scene, John is looking through various pictures. Not only do they show some of the cave etchings that appeared in Kong Skull Island, but an image of Gigantosaurus Rex. So what could this mean? This could mean one thing. That's right. A crossover between Gigantus, Rise Goji, and Gigantosaurus Rex has most likely already happened. Think about it. Gigantosaurus Rex Monster 2054 takes place in the year of 2054. And you might be wondering, in 2015, Gigantosaurus Rex went into hibernation because he was knocked out. So this could mean one possible thing, and remember, Gigantus takes place in 2008. So this makes up for a lot of the time. And since Gigantosaurus Rex was well known by Monarch and other conspiracy theorist groups, this could very well indeed mean that the monster in that cave painting is no ordinary monster, that it is Gigantus. So the biggest other mystery is Machino. Fractus is an established group in these films. In Gigantosaurus Rex 3, Machino raids again. Fractus is hinted at a few times throughout the film. So, there's also a cave etching of another monster. He looks very familiar to a monster we all know. And you might be wondering, well, Machino's a mutated Komodo dragon. How could this be? And the simple answer? Cthulhu. You see, Cthulhu in the InfiniteVerse has been around since the beginning of time, and he's from a completely different universe. He is known to possess various creatures. He can help take the form of other things. And he's described as being a demon. Machino, on the other hand, there's a lot of cut-out information of Machino. That is mainly because I wasn't really able to get a lot of the filming with the Game Night crew done. But Machino actually is very shocking. He's described as being a dream demon. He feeds off of the fears of other monsters in the dream dimension, in which Machino can alter reality to his pleasing there. So could this mean that Bushido and Cthulhu have some type of connection? There is one huge similarity between these two films, and that is the ending. Once you think one monster has a clear advantage over the other, in the last few seconds, it's revealed that it's a draw, that neither wins, nor has anyone really died. As the films progress, we can clearly notice a difference in power. Each time a new character is introduced, an established character gets more powerful, while the new enemies get more and more powerful. Now, what if I told you that this is because there's obviously a repeat in history? That Gigantus versus Rise Goji and Gigantosaurus Rex versus Machino is just one, and if not an infinite amounts of the same events in history. What if I told you that there is a higher being in this verse? A being more powerful than Gigantosaurus Rex in his golden R form, which in the script I said was able to pretty much reset all of reality in his most powerful blast. What if I told you that there is a more powerful being who controls all the characters, like it's its own story or something? And this is indeed true. There is a more powerful entity. The being who is responsible for not only Cthulhu, but Machino. What is this creature's name? What is this creature? And what's he responsible for? And what's his future going to be like? We'll find out later. But as of now, that's just a theory. A game theory. Or whatever the hell you call it. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.